Good morning! Hello, Strom Taker. How are you on this fine Saturday? I woke up at around 6 a.m., 7 a.m. this morning. Went, had a bagel, egg and cheese bagel from a local bagel place. Very good bagel. And then I got back and went to sleep. And so I'm just now waking up again. So I would say that's a good Saturday, at least for me. I got a humidifier for my apartment, which is exciting. I have moved somewhere much drier than I used to live, and so humidifier has become necessary. You're doing fine. That's good. That's very good. It's Memorial Day weekend here in the States, which means nothing for me, but for some folks it means that they have Monday off, which is exciting. Let's see. The counter for the follower goal is a little annoying because it doesn't track followers gained when you're offline, so it becomes out of date pretty quickly. So basically every stream I need to come back and do this all over again. But we're getting close to that 100, which is really exciting. I haven't really thought of a reward for hitting 100. The first goal that I set was 50, and that let me hit affiliate, which is really cool. If we hit 100, I'm not sure what the reward should be. What should we do if we hit 100? So we'll think of something. Maybe we'll do a community multiplayer game. We'll pull up West North instead of doing competitive 1v1. We'll throw on like a group survival map, and anyone can join. The Smartest recommended that at some point, and I think that might be a good way of doing that if there's enough interest in that. Cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Well, as this song fades out, why don't we migrate over to West North, where we're just waiting for someone to join our game. There are 2 games currently active, which we'll give it a couple minutes. Maybe we can go spectate one of those at some point. I played a couple of games offline, and I won one and I lost one, I think is what it came down to. But, importantly, we are at an ELO of 1401. So we've made it above 1400, which is exciting. And now we just need to keep grinding out some wins, and we'll get that up. Above 1400 does feel good. Sure does. Okay. Well, I was just looking at this friend because they messaged for a game in the Discord. Their ELO is 1960. This is going to be a game that will be tough. Let's go for it. We might do a longer stream and do a second game after this, so I'm happy to do this, and we'll just not have huge expectations. They joined the game. I assume they know. The game is titled 1400 ELO, so. Alright. Good luck, chat. Let's see what we can do here. 2 games in one stream. I better put some beers into the fridge. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Oh, dwarves. I haven't been dwarves in a hot second. I want a Griffin Rider. We'll go grab that village with our leader. Six to grab that. Who do we have that's got? Oh, wow. Right. Dwarves are slow. Could throw a thief. There's 5 to get out there, huh? Go a footpad over here. Spam this buck to be blessed by Lady Luck. So that's going there. Probably we can take that village with the Griffin before we do scouting, so then it's just sort of right side that we gotta watch. Quick is an option. If we can get a quick guardsman, or a quick any 4 movement dwarf, we can take this village, and that makes sense. Alternatively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But forest, that costs 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna go with a guardsman. Ulf does have 5 movement, but Ulfzerkers are hard to use and very specialized. I could get a poacher. Actually, a poacher's probably not a bad idea. We'll go poacher. Maybe another footpad. If Lady Luck's on your side, what could go wrong with an Ulf? Yeah. Many things. Many things. And I kind of want to see what they are, so I think that'll do us for now. Okay. Take some notes here. 29 quick and strong. 3 resilient and quick. 2 quick footpads, huh? That's interesting. So I could do this to there and this to there. But if I want to scout in the future, I probably want to end here next turn, because that gives me the best vantage point by the time things have actually moved off on my opponent's side. So it might be better to go here, and then there, and here, and then there. Yeah, let's do that. We've taken those villages. And now it's time to throw some defense, yeah? Grab a guardsman. We're gonna be patient this game. Footpads equal marathon runners? Yeah. Maybe. They're very quick. Which unit do you want, Datmutazuka? Footpad, Griffin, Poacher? Let's get a guard right, left side. Poacher. You got it. So all 4 strikes always hit. Much bless. Very well. All right, let's see here. So I have 8 movement. One. We should be able to sort of walk this out. That should be 1, 2. If I go down to here, too far. Here, perfect. Undead, huh? Okay. Impact of the footpads will be okay against undead skeletons. The bat. Couple of Dark Adepts. Ulf Zerkers will take out the Dark Adepts, but it's sort of everything else that's hard to deal with. The Thunderstick is piercing damage, not fire damage. that was fire damage, that would be a whole lot better against the undead. What else do we have? It's kind of it. Well, I've got 2 Dark Adepts left side, so let's get an Ulfzerker to hopefully help deal with that. We just have to kind of wait and see. I don't think this is a great matchup for us. Okay. So, taking notes. We have Ghost, Bat, Skeleton, Adept, Are they both quick and intelligent? They are both quick and intelligent. Strong and resilient on an Ulfzerker is quite nice, though, I have to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got all of my units. I've got the units that I can see that they have. Adepts are much more likely to be quick because they have no strong trait, because they have no melee attacks. That makes sense. Yeah, so it's a... Yeah, actually it's quite a good chance. So 1 in 3 chance that the first trait is, but once that's been selected, it's a 1 in 2 chance that the second trait is. Two skeletons. I mean, right? Like, I will take that fight. Pull back. Fully trapped. I think I'm happy with that. With 2 skeletons there, I'd want another footpad. And that would be my last... Ooh, hang on. This map... Howdy, hello, DeSmartest. Thank you for that subscription. This map only has 7 houses. So I'm actually already... Hey, Datmudazuka, thanks for the prime. Kipples, my ELO is 1401 right now. I am playing against Abhijit, who is 1928-ish, so this is not... We are very not favored to win this game. Oh, planning mode includes that, so yes, I do get one more recruit, and I think it will be a footpad in this matchup. Couture TV, hello. But I have a chat and he doesn't. Yep. Most folks don't stream. I think I'm one of the few. That's an extra... It's an extra 1,000 ELO because I have a chat. Ah! Is it extra ELO or is it reduction in ELO? I think that looks good. Ghost, yeah. You're all great, chat. You're all great. Should really pay attention to what I'm doing. I recruited another footpad. Got to mark that down. Also, rip me wondering what your favorite faction to play is and why is it Drake's. I am not good at Drake's, I'm gonna be honest. As strange as it is, I think I'm most comfortable playing as Undead right now. I think I've just logged the most games with them. And I've sort of started to figure out how they work. Yeah. And they're kind of a nice faction to have played a lot of because they have a very clear time that they want to attack. Against any other faction, including other chaotic factions, they want to be the aggressors during the night because their Dark Adepts get such a huge boost. I did have a really good offline game as Loyalists versus Noggin Alliance, where I just made a line of heavy infantrymen backed up by mages. And that felt really good. I think like the last couple of games I've had a few Drake games, but overall it's been mostly Undead. Alright, so now we have to try and do more than 8 damage to this ghost. So there are a couple of things that are just gonna happen. We can't get this in on a Dark Adept, so we can sort of leave him here. At some point we'll start to do damage there. We'll trap on this side. So that's already 9. If we hit one of these, yeah, done a serious amount of damage. And now go back into planning mode while I take a look at how this is going to go down. And if it's worth trying to pop out. It might actually be worth just giving up on that village. If not, what's the line that we hold, right? Like, it's got to be something like this, but we can get severely wrapped around on the left side. Otherwise, it could be that line. We actually can't get wrapped that way. Well, that's not entirely true. This footpad can. And 3 on the footpad is not great. I think it might be best to just pull back. Let them have that village. I'm curious. That probably doesn't end in my favor, but we're on a mountain, so that's sort of the best we can do there. Maybe the 13 gold in attrition for the bat is worth giving a few villages for a turn or two. Yeah. Now the question becomes, do I recruit? Or do I continue banking? I've already lost 1 village, which I will need to regain. I think I want another footpad for more options here. No, hang on, because their hammer, Dwarvish Fighter's hammer, is also impact. And that gives me something to attack with during the day, which is when I want to be aggressive. Let's get a fighter instead here. And then we will drop out over to here to help out over here should we need to. Maybe I want to be there. Yeah, I think I want to be there. Two ghosts, 2 skeletons, 2 adepts. 2 ghosts, 2 skeletons, 2 adepts, and a bat, obviously. Yeah. That ghost is annoying. Bless me, Lady Luck. Not very blessed, to be honest. No, not really. I think it is going to be worth sending the leader out because we're over our gold cap, so I don't want to be recruiting a whole lot. Can I get a refund? No. There's no... there are no guarantees to what will happen once a unit has been named. I do not guarantee their safety. This is the Chekhov's cannon disclosure that you should have seen when you spent your hard-earned cannonballs. Yeah, I think we are going to send the leader out, is the short answer. Bless me, Lady Luck 2. Alright, which unit? Who you want? Ulf, you got it. Double the blessing. Exactly. How do you rename my opponent's units? Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not something we can do here. Bat trying to escape. Ghost is in a position to help the bat. Just a little bit of a problem. Because that's sort of exactly what I don't want to have happen. Let's drop up over here. Ooh, actually, we have some opportunities here. No opportunities for kills. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the bat first, exactly. We're gonna move. We're gonna rethink that. So we've got 34 health. We can't kill the skeleton with what we currently have, unless we also use the Ulfsirker, which feels like a bad time, no matter how much damage we've dealt to him. Imagine actually contributing valuable comments in chat. I am here for everybody. The silly comments and the strategy discussions. Scout a bit with the Griffin and then go back and deal with the Bat. Also not a terrible idea. That's one thing that I'm not great at, is remembering to scout. That's another skeleton. And they have Dark Sorceress as their leader. I don't think he's sending to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units on left. I don't think he has had the gold to send units to the right. Okay. God bless it. If every single attack hits, we can kill the Dark Adept. I mean, that's a 13% chance. We don't take 13% chances here. Although that is a chance to kill, whereas nothing else we do has a chance to kill. You can still very easily get out of that. Let's run this bit first. Yeah. Because that gives us... Hopefully that's going to give us another footpad to bring in over here. Am I player 1 or player 2? I think I'm player 1. Yeah, I'm player 1. So it will still be nighttime on their counterattack. Which means almost any attack I make probably ends up with a unit dying. Because of mages. Maybe not attacking is better. They're not going to push up at me because it's going to turn to day. But if they retreat immediately, can I follow them? I think I can. At least sort of temporarily. I'm up a unit right now. So maybe we just stay cautious. Yeah, we're gonna run that way. Alright, we got a unit to rename, huh? We might run into character limit here. No, we're good. We did it. So this goes here. That goes there. We know there's a ghost. Gonna be somewhere over here. Let's see, they held that village for 3 turns. This one for 2. Like, they may have recouped the gold they spent on the ghost at this point. So we might be just about at a wash in terms of who's up and who's down. The real advantage is that I have experience on an intelligent unit. If I can protect that correctly, that might give me a way forward. Surely they retreat and then I'm behind and can't attack, can't challenge a village at the right time of day. And then they continue to have the initiative throughout the game. Just have to work out the value of taking a village, in my opinion. They have easily paid for the unit loss. Yeah, I think they have. And they got me nervous enough to over-recruit. I'm 2 over my village cap. So I think they have. pretty definitely. Yeah, and now they're pulling back. And because of the ghost, I won't be able to get to the bat. Alright, well, let's do the easy stuff. We retake our village. We retake our village. This is where we think about whether this is worth it or not. We have a much higher chance to hit now that they're off the village. Yeah, if only the bat kill had worked out, that would have been nice. So what happens if we do this? Do they keep pulling back and we get free damage? Or do they try and surround and do something cheeky? I think they probably just keep pulling back. Also, we're going to switch this. Oh, I can't. It's going to take the village with you and let him heal and take a village, which would be useful for us. Let's scout out this side a little bit. Yeah, so there's another ghost over there. We'll go back and heal. So it'd be... like that. I think skeletons can still mess up the Ulf even at day. Yeah. And that's why the Ulf is behind a line of zonal control. I'm even worried about just a ghost. So we're on best terrain and behind the line of zone of control here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's start with you. Strong Ulf on mountain at dawn should beat a ghost. Okay. It's kind of a moot point because the ghost can't get there, but... I suppose maybe I could have moved this slightly differently if I had known that for sure. Ghost. Right, so keeping track of my notes, I have killed one ghost. I know about 2 ghosts. Not recruiting. pop up there so we can maybe heal next turn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing some of my own troops. I think I'm missing 2 footpads, or a footpad. I'm missing at least a footpad. Okay. There sure is. Okay, that's everybody. All you. Okay, cool. Neat. I don't expect this bat to stay here long, but we might as well make sure we remember that it's there. Take care. Thanks for hanging out, Datmutazuka. Yep, pull him back. Do I want to make that trade? Because that would be exactly what it would be, is a trade. Because I'm down 4 gold on this exchange. Dark Adepts are cheaper than Ulfsarkers. I don't think there's a way that he makes this kill without taking some damage back. So maybe that's worth it? Alright, so let's plan this out. If we do this... then... we can soften this one. Like that. And is this even worth doing? Well, we need to hit 2 out of 4 to do damage that doesn't get healed off. And it gives us 1 XP. Versus... here, here, and here.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
No, I think we're going to lose the Ulf. I just want to make it as costly as possible. I'm resigned to losing the Ulf, but I think getting rid of adepts is going to be important for not losing. Because that's what's the scariest about undead when they attack, is the sheer amount of damage they can do with the Dark Adept. So I think it's worth it, and sort of maximizing the chance that they get screwed when they when they inevitably take out the Ulfzerker. I want that to cost them. So if I mark some damage on here, it becomes less of an even fight there. And suddenly you have to move some units around to get this skeleton over. And the Ulfzerker still dies, but things are a lot weaker. And we avoid attacking someone who's already on a village. I think I like this as a general strategy. I'm trying not to move right side because a 10 heal will full heal the Griffin Rider if we get that rest heal. And it will get us very close on the poacher here. Alright, let's see what we can do. Is that a voice cue from the song or from Westnoth, that laugh? Actually, hang on. Before we go further, now that that's dead, can we circle around and get to the mountain? We can't. Okay. I just wanted to check that. That's a special Ulf against no melee voice line. That's hilarious. Okay, so keeping track of units, I just killed a Dark Adept. However, I can see a ghoul now. Okay, this is begging the question. And then there's another adept, also intelligent and quick. You're going to actually make me ask it, aren't you? All right. We're gonna stay in suspense apparently. Just a couple damage marked on there. And I'm trying not to recruit, right? Because I'm beyond my means right now. Yeah. Seems a little bold to me. But he's got a plan, I'm sure. Is it going to be zombie? He's going to try and zombie my Ulf. He's going to try and zombie my Ulf. The death sound? Okay. Maybe I don't need to be banking Kipples. This just feels more like we haven't entered the point of the game where I want to fully commit to an assault. We're still sort of probing. Not making judgments, just wondering why it's not something most players think about. Yeah, I think for me it just feels like we're still probing and I'm not ready to commit to a full assault with constant backup. Not that we have a serious problem now, because these two are trapped. I might just have to let them go and try and take out the adept in return. Come on. In broad daylight? That's just rude. Man. Okay. A rescue requires the ghost or the skeleton to die. With Drain, I don't think we can kill the ghost. We can't kill the skeleton during the day with our chaotic footpads. So I think they are stuck. And the question becomes what to do with them now that they are stuck. It's technically possible for us to kill this adept. It's not likely, but it is possible. Now I could trap someone else instead, and then it becomes a lot more likely. So if we do something like that, we successfully remove the footpad from the trap. This skeleton moves up, and the ghost moves in. I think we get this guy trapped again. And now we've got 3 trapped? Well, if the... yeah, then we have 3 trapped. Skeleton moves up. Ghost moves over here. We're still trapped. Why don't we make this attack and see what happens? Because I think that's going to set the stage for what we decide to do afterwards. Two out of 3. It's still technically possible. It's a coin flip. Well, it's not a coin flip, right? That's a 25% chance. Versus a lot more. I'm gonna go and say this is worth it. If I go here... Actually, that might be all we need to prevent a second trap. So if you're here... No, that's bad. Okay, now we have to make a decision. The ghost on a village. I could just say screw you and go take their village instead. Honestly, they haven't been able to recruit for a couple of turns, so we know there's nothing over here. Yeah, screw you. I'm taking your village. I think I'm gonna go Thunderer against the Ghost. I know it's not great. But in the list of folks that I have access to, I think it's the best I got. I think I stick it out here. If I go here, you can still get anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess he can't go anywhere that I can't follow. But I... Yeah, alright. No, because this only damages me. I can't do more... Yeah, it only damages me, so we're not going to do it. I don't think this encounter is going to last 6 combats, so I don't think getting that 1 extra experience is worthwhile. Yeah. Yep. Happy with that. I could recruit again. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah. That skeleton is because I dropped over here. Another Dark Adept. Intelligent Quick. I should be fine to take that. That is what I expected to happen. Oh, the fucking bat. And there's a Zone of Control trap. Getting all 3 of these now. This next turn is going to be very difficult. Because I can definitely, if I pull out with my foot pads, I can trap the bat and kill him. But that leaves these 3 units to die. Which honestly might just be the case anyway. Unless I can kill the ghost. We're going to have time of day shift, so I'll do slightly more damage with my sling on a ghost. But I don't know that it's enough. Or he could just let me out. So now it's only these 2 trapped. Maybe I'm okay with that. Well, I'm taking that. My chance to hit here. Not great. Part of me wants to stay. Because I can kill a skeleton. What's the ghost look like? I need 6 hits from foot pads to kill the ghost. Okay, this is a mess. I could just write off those losses. And pull back. That's probably the best thing to do. Because I get 4 back. And they sort of lose initiative by having to finish this group off. Okay. You lose lots of XP too. Yeah. I think if I stay in, I'm overcommitting, and I will inevitably be wiped out. I just don't think that ends well for me. I'm gonna reevaluate this though. Go Ulf. Yeah, okay. Okay. Killed their bat. Can clear labels, yeah. Yep. I will admit I was hoping to get one more hit on the Dark Adept. I think that would have made our opponent a lot more hesitant to push out with the Dark Adept this night. Okay, another Dark Adept. This is our first one that's resilient. Yeah, the problem is that now you can zombie that. Yeah, and you get a free unit. And a corpse that will level up. Unless I like get him with an Ulfsturker or a Thunderer maybe during the day. Yeah. At least you don't get a second one. Are you gonna try and grab that as a walking corpse? Or are you just gonna kill it? Because I have options. I can attack, do some more damage on the Dark Adept. Or I can suicide myself into like the ghoul to prevent another walking corpse. That's probably the best thing to do. Okay, I have very few options. That gives him an extra unit. I think we probably just do this. Actually, maybe right there. I think that maximizes the damage we can do back. And I don't think the difference between 5+8 and 3+8 is significant. Yeah. This would be the time to try and go for something like this. We kill a skeleton that way. But what happens in the crackback? I think that does not favor us. Yep. But honestly, that went better than I expected. Okay. So that's my guardsman dead. My fighter died a while ago. Got a new one, 36. Which must be strong and resilient. Yeah. Please take that village and watch me crash down upon you. I mean, if you think I won't trap you, you're dead wrong. All right, here we go. Did the best I could, but apparently we're just never gonna hit. So it's never gonna matter. Despite them being on a 50% tile, we're just never gonna hit them. Hitting is apparently overrated. Yeah, I just didn't have anywhere to... Unless... I suppose maybe I should have just brought him out in the middle of the line so that there couldn't be a wraparound, but I'm not sure that the positioning would have allowed for that. So the only really... I suppose the only real option was just to leave the Ulfsirker in the base. Alright, cool. I'm down for that. What do I think is going to happen over here? I think they're going to move up. Yeah, okay, we'll need the extra firepower. sure do love to be viciously outnumbered. And they got good terrain. I've gotten myself confused. Hang on. I want the intelligent one to grab a hit. I want you at the corner of the line. I want someone there. And then we might as well throw you over here. Okay. Also, we might as well do that. Don't have a lot of gold. Well, I have a lot of gold. I just don't have enough for another Ulfzerker. Maybe a fighter's a better place to be. Not like a guaranteed one turn take out a Dark Adept, but also not a guaranteed dies to Ghost. Let's try that. The problem is that one of those kills that I've got on him is on a bat, so that's level 0. We're definitely behind right now. Oof. Okay. So I reinforced the wrong corner. Well, we're winning the side that doesn't matter. Yeah, and that's a hatchet, so blade instead of a impact. I think that's rescuable. Oh, nice. Keeping the intelligent guy unpoisoned seems like a good deal. And we have to wait till this turn ends to really take a look at what our options are. Let's start with the easy stuff. Interesting. Six. Thank you. That feels good. Come back to this side. Let's run that. That's not great. Yeah. All right, we're gonna leave you in so that I can get this kill. I mean, this has a chance to kill. I think I'm going to take the chance to kill here. It's risky, but if I don't, I think we get a level up between the mage and the ghost. Okay, no luck. Let's just take a look at what this looks like on the crackback. Bad news. It looks like bad news. So we are gonna not do that. Can we get surrounded? Kind of, not really. We'll run the dwarf down there. Interesting that They didn't go for the ghost level. Oh, okay. There's still time for them to go for a ghost level up. That was interesting because they hit 2 out of 3. I mean, it was the first 2, so 2 out of 2 on a 30%. So that was a little unlikely. They probably were trying to only hit 1 and then get the kill with the ghost. So that's interesting. Killing a walking corpse gives us the experience we need also. We don't need a full kill at this point. If that's going to be hard to achieve. Do I maybe just not care about the skeleton? I maybe just don't care about the skeleton. So that doesn't work for setting up a kill. Interesting. This is fucking ballsy. Or we do this. %65% chance that it is killable, but then we would need to hit a 36 in the worst case. Or can we put enough damage on this guy? So what would that look like? It would look like the end of it, it would look something like this. 4v1. Each footpad, let's say each footpad does 5 damage. Leaves him at 9. Got to do 9 damage. That doesn't seem likely. Just not in a good spot. Think fighter. Do I just plan to live? I have to limit the attackers on me, and that's really difficult to do in this position. Okay. No, I can't do that. I was gonna say I can 3v1 this walking corpse, but it levels up after the first one, and that is impossible to kill. I unfortunately don't have the movement to 3v1 this skeleton. Maybe we don't try and take a kill here. Maybe we just try and get experience. Because I think we survive 2 attacks. So if I do this, then we just need to survive 2 and live. Survive 2 and we level up. So we could do that. Followed with this. And that. And something cheeky like this. And then we have zone of control. And our leader can't be attacked. Let's run that. That's a little bullshit. That's a little less bullshit. Now we need to figure out what to do on the right side, though. Don't see any immediate mistakes with that play. We'll do this. Keep him locked up and see what happens here. Maybe we see what happens here first. If we hit twice, I might reevaluate what's going where. Although, with that, we need to be careful. So I'll go here instead. Only hit once. We'll leave that alone and do this. Broad daylight. (27 HP). It would need a 4 out of 4 on 2 Dark Adepts to kill me in 2. So I'm feeling pretty okay. Right, Walking Corpse won't count for experience on me, so you get a couple of free hits. Although this is where 70% defense comes in, right? But 1 hit drops me down to a 3 out of 4. So drop the Skelly, Walking Corpse up, attack, level Walking Corpse, get 1 hit on me. Perfect. Didn't get a hit. But then that would have made it 3 out of 4. Instead, you probably run. Leave these as, I don't know, bait. Or maybe you pull up and grab my village. Like, you're certainly starving me of gold right now. Yeah, he's got about 30% of my villages. A little under 30%. Yep. And Zone of Control prevent me from chasing that. Okay, I could get another footpad. It is a dwarf walking corpse that's got 70% of the mountains. Okay, cool. Never mind that plan then. Let's start here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's a mess and a half. That's not how I wanted to do this. Wow. Oh, that's all I can do. This game is quickly coming to a close, chat. Winning at this point involves the relatively easy task of leveling up this footpad and the much harder task of preventing the level up on all of my opponent's units and recovering my villages. Because we've been down 2 villages for several turns and now we're down 3 villages. He's going to be rolling in units at this point. You're at the stage where one of your units needs to kill 2 of his a turn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, let's take a look at this. We hit 2, we set up the kill, right? No, we need to hit 3 to set up the kill. We're gonna try, well, or I don't want to do that with you so nearby. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, well, we have to hit twice, which is still possible, just not likely. Okay. I'm always down to get lucky. Sure. That about tracks. No, what do we do over here? Alright, so... what I'm trying to engineer is a way of shifting the outlaw down 1, the fighter in 1, and killing the Dark Adept. Otherwise it's 6-2 and 9-2. It needs 2 out of 2 on the outlaw, plus 1 out of 2 on the footpad. So that doesn't seem likely. I'd rather get the fighter in there. But to do that, I want to kill you. I'm not recruiting, so we might as well stay out here. Unfortunately, I think we try this and then move in, which lets me move down. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Move in. Move down. Move down. Okay. Yeah, there we go. 0 out of 5. Nice. Love to see that. Okay. Kipples, as far as tips, I'm certainly down. I'm always trying to learn more. But if it's going to be like paragraphs of suggestions, a better place to have that kind of a conversation would be in the Discord channel. If it's just sort of quick tips, I'm definitely willing to listen to those. With this particular matchup, I'm not sure I recruited properly. Went pretty heavy on foot pads, which made my daytime ability to gain initiative bad. But I'm just not sure if there's a better way to do that. So if you have thoughts about the recruiting that I was doing, that would actually be useful to hear about. Alright, that's a walking corpse down, but now this one makes a new one, right? Ah, level up the ghost instead. Get a shadow. That was a quick pick of the shadow. Should I have gone with more fighters? More fighters? Okay. Rough stuff. Yeah, get that backstab. Yeah, I can definitely see how more fighters would be useful. I just forgot that they had an impact hammer for most of the game. The footpads are nice because they always have a crackback attack, a retaliation attack, and they can be hard to hit, but when they have a lot of dark adepts, I just didn't protect my Ulfzerkers well, because, I mean, obviously that's the easy way to deal with dark adepts, but I never had those protected in the way that I needed to. And as we saw, they're pretty exploitable, especially with ghosts. Our opponent taught me a lot about how to use ghosts as undead, I will say. They're very good at taking a village. Footpads don't do enough damage, and when you attacked, it fizzled hard. Yeah. I got Zone of Controlled, and 2 of my units got trapped and killed. And that sort of set up... Because up until that point, I was behind on villages, but ahead on kills. Free add up for Ulf was bait. Look out for those in the future. I knew, yeah, like, I knew the Ulfzerker was going to die, but that was a trade I was willing to make. Because I felt the damage represented by the adept still alive was worth trading an Ulfzerker for. What I didn't do well was protect against the trap. So in that sense, the bait worked, because I committed my entire line and ended up getting 2 of my units trapped. All right, well, that was quite good. I think, first of all, we should drop back over here. Welcome back to the studio. That was a good game. It was a lot closer than it had any right to be, given our respective ELOs. So I feel comfortable with how that ended up. I'm going to grab some lunch and then probably come back for another game. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So I'll take probably half an hour. Be back at the top of the hour with a new stream, playing some more Westnoth, trying to grab another ladder game. See how we can continue to improve. So if you want to just stick around, that's great. Otherwise, you can drop the channel a follow, or join my Discord server, and both of those ways you will get notified when I come back live. And that's just a great way to keep up with what I'm doing if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Otherwise, I'm going to run an ad break before I go. I would appreciate it if you let that run. That helps me out. Keep the production value high, or increase the production value over here. Yeah. I will be back with you in half an hour. Take care, everybody.